Oh, look at this. Look at
No,
this.
Still. Points.
What?
Cappy. For the second
Let's
straight
go.
week, Ross player granted him 2 points. Rashid Shahi, 21.4
This is bullshit.
fantasy
Number
points.
one bullshit here.
This is number one bullshit.
Andrew scored 0 points this week, but he's still eating good because
You hate to
Kevin
see it.
is minus
You hate to
1 from last week.
Wow. Andrew had groupie. That should be like -6 for all the.
Yeah, the site that I'm using
know.
uses some strange point system for
Yeah,
kickers.
wait, hold on.
Is this the
Pump the
metric
brakes
system?
here.
Is this some sort of communist
How does
system?
Kevin? Yeah, wait a minute. I look. If there's anything I hate more in this world, it's defending Kevin, helping him. But how is Kevin getting -2 points for having Kendre Miller, and Andrew gets nothing for having Blake?
Yes,
Groupie?
right.
But Groupie
did
made a
Kendre Miller
50.
fumble?
I think Groupie made 250 others or something, right?
But he missed
Yeah.
field goals
Missed two
too.
kicks.
Aren't there negative points for missed field goals?
Yeah,
Because in my
but
fantasy
there's
league-
more points for 50 other than for missed field goal, I think.
This grading system is erroneous. It's
Is
erroneous.
this PPR?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
It's whatever. It's
Really?
whatever vibes Thomas
Yeah.
wants to make it. It's
Whatever
disgusting.
vibes.
I think
All right.
Thomas,
Wow.
Thomas, you run a tight
This
ship,
is-
man. I think you're.
Andrew, I think what you should
This is
say,
ridiculous.
checks in the mail. That's what you should say, Andrew.
Because Andrew's sitting here because all week he's been ever since Sunday he's been sweating it out like holy shit. I think I had groupie in that game. I think I'm fucked for the for our contest, and he's been waiting until right now to see just how many. I think Andrew was like, I think I lost 5 points. I think.
Yeah.
And by the way,
I think
check the
think-
difference.
You San Antonio Saint.
Yeah, he's like, I
That's
think.
exactly right. His kick-ass tackle gave him a bunch of points.
Hmm.
That's right.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
that's fair.
That's
That's
also
fair.
true.
I don't know whether
right.
I don't know whether Thomas took that into account.
So-
but that is fair. That is fair. That is fair.
Danny
right,
D
so-
says, use different side, Thomas. You're in Chernobyl. Yeah, the radiation. That's what the radiation will do to you, man. And also,
love you, Danny.
look at the difference between Blake Groupie's points and the Rattlers' points. Point
Oh, God.
1.
It's
That's what netted
disgusting.
Dave his 1 point.
I feel like
This is
if you pick
why I took because I know he's going to make a bunch of kicks because the Saints are always settling for field goals because they can't put the ball in the damn end zone.
I feel like Groupie, every time he misses inside of 50 yards, it should be -5 if you have him as a guy. I'm just saying.
Calm down.
I'm just saying. So anyway, listen, I go first
Flew
because
the
I'm
rough. Why
last.
is Groupie's age next to his photo last 16? Jesus.
Well done.
All right.
Well done.
That's funny.
So here's the thing. I know the entire world is going to be on New England in this game because they played Buffalo Sunday night. They looked incredible. Drake May looked incredible. And the entire world is going to be on the Patriots. They're a 1.5 point favorite. I think this is actually a really good spot for the Saints. I think New England is the kind of team, they're interesting, but they can come out. They're going to be on a short week. They're going to be reading the press clippings. Everybody's telling them they're great. They're going to come out flat against the Saints. I think the Saints are going to win this game. Don't ask me how. I just think they're going to win it. And I'm going to tell you, Chris Olave has been force-fed the ball. He's got like the most targets in the NFL, but he averages like 2 yards a catch. This week, we're going to see 2022, 2023 Olave for the Saints. He's going to go for like 6 catches, 8 catches for like $140 and 2 touchdowns. Saints 24, New England 20. We, gentlemen, are going to have an honest to God Saints winning streak.
All right, Dave, you're up.
All right. Well, first of all, I didn't realize I wanted to. My idea got poo-pooed by Andrew, and look, when one person vetoes it, the whole podcast vetoes it. We're all for one and one for all. Four musketeers here. But I wanted to do a thing like the Major League, where we had a pinup of Gale. We did a graphic of Gale.
Oh God!
And every time the Saints win, we'd peel a piece off of Gale to expose, the layer underneath. But that got downvoted. I thought that would be a good idea.
We're going to do the Wheel of Victory, Dave, starting next week.
Lame. That's no. That's lame. No. We do Naked Gale or we do nothing. I look. I know that. I got to be honest with you. We kind of got a little lucky, I think, with the Giants. You had Jackson Dart the ball just literally just fell. It just
he shit the bed, then rolled around in the shit. Yeah.
I mean, the ball literally just came out of his hand. There was nobody around him, and he just dropped the ball on one play. I don't think you're going to get that kind of luck every week. And we're playing a team who I don't think you can. I don't think you can underscore the fact that they just went into Buffalo and beat Buffalo. But I understand that's like a division game, so anything
really
can happen.
Annoying that the Patriots have a good quarterback again.
Yeah, I know, and without
Really,
Belichick,
really.
of course. I do not think that this is. I think this is a tough game. Just tough game for the Saints. They got their one win for the quarter. If we're all in agreement, I'm serious. If we're all in agreement that they're going to come away at the end of the season with 3 or 4 wins, I'm not sure that this is one of them. So I can't give this one to them. I don't remember what I said the final score was, but I've got the Patriots winning. I think I said 27. What did I say? Put it up there.
6-7.
Tommy boy. Yeah, did I put 26, 27? 6-7. 27 Patriots. That's right. You heard that? 27 Patriots, 23 Saints. It'll be close. And I am going to go with, I went with, oh my God, I'm drawing a blank now. I went with, he's back. I'm going with Taysom Hill. I wanted to see if I can snag Taysom Hill before any of you other bastards grabbed him. So I'm going with Taysom Hill.
That's right. All right, Kevin, what you got?
All right. The idea, 50 points, man. The over-under on this is 46.5. The Patriots are right now. I've got the Patriots at -3.5 on the ESPN Bet Sportsbook.
That is correct.
Sure, if you can get the Saints at +3.5, I'd take it.
It started out 1.5, by the way, on Monday.
Good. You know what? Pour more money on the Pats. Go ahead and do that. I've got the Saints escaping.
Wow.
With a win, 21-20.
Ooh.
Excuse me, 21-20 over the Pats. Yeah. I think that the thing about last week, how good the Pats looked against Buffalo, Drake May had a 101.1 QB rating. He still was sacked 4 times. I think the Saints are going to harass May. I think Granderson is going to get a sack, and I think Cam Jordan
might be
will get
back.
a sack. I think Taysom's. Never mind. I was trying to make a run for a touchdown pass joke there, but didn't work out the way I wanted. Anywho, my player of the game. I'm the last one to take him. Give me the Snake Man. Give me Spencer Rattler.
Wow.
I think Rattler is gonna run. He will run for a touchdown. We're gonna see him be fleet of foot, that too, and he's gonna run for a touchdown, and he will throw for a touchdown.
Andrew, what do you got? You always like to poop on everyone's
I think this is going to be kind of one of those games where we look awful. Somehow we're in it. The Patriots are up 19-10, And then all of a sudden it's 19-13, with like 2 minutes left, we get a field goal, but it feels kind of hopeless. And then shenanigans, something weird happens.
Oh, I like this.
Maybe Drake May drops the ball. And we've had these games that we have no business being in, but somehow at the end, you kind of have a shot, but then we don't finish. But this time it's going to be different. With the clock stopped after pass interference in the end zone, the Saints are going to have first and goal at the 1, untimed down 19-13. They get in the end zone. So then Blake Grupe lines up to, let's say, Taysom Power. He scores. I was going to pick Taysom Hill as my player of the game, by the way. Thank you for that, Dave. But we're going to go 19 all. Blake Grupe misses the extra point. But wait, there's a flag on the play. Offside. He gets to kick it again. It's good. Walk-off kick. Grupe's the hero. Saints win 20-19.
Dude, if that happens, me and Kevin are going to have to...
Well, I was going to say that's great, but I just want everybody here to be on record. Like it has to go down like that. Otherwise you win this bet. So like you got to nail every aspect of that. Otherwise you get 0 points.
Kevin, if this happens,
I can't have my boy I can't have my boy Taysom. So I guess I'll go with one of my UDFA adopted sons. I have the need for speed. I have the need for, I'm going to double down on his touchdown that he just scored. I'm gonna pile on top of that. Rashid Shaheed, he scores our other touchdown and has a big game.
Oh, interesting. So I'm the only one that's picking the Patriots.
Yeah, I have to say
the Patriots. And then if all that stuff at the end of the game doesn't happen, Andrew loses -2 points.
Well, I'll say this though, Kevin. If Andrew's scenario happens, and the Saints
he gets +5 points.
If the Saints win because of a horrible pass interference call, I'll have to take PTO Monday and listen to the Bill Simmons podcast and listen to him just melt down about the Patriots losing to the Saints on a horrible call.
Good.
It will make my week. God, I hope so. By the way, I know no one
listen to Bill Simmons.
That's right.
Thanks for watching the Saints Happy Hour. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, then find us wherever you get your podcast, and finally go to saintshappyhour.com and become a patron of the best Saints podcast on earth.